how knowing who you are and who you aren't, and how our minds work and how they don't work, how all that can help us to lessen stress. So if it comes across as preachy to you, if anybody's listening out there, I'm preaching to myself. So a metaphor that helps me to handle stress more effectively, and I offer it to you as well. It's the chess metaphor. So let me explain. Picture a game of chess, and you have the black pieces, you have the white pieces. The black pieces represent thoughts and feelings you don't want to have. And the white pieces represent thoughts and feelings that you do want to have. Now, when a stressful situation arises, what do? Here's what happens. We start experiencing thoughts and feelings we don't want to have, right? And we often try to think positively and change our emotions and our emotional state, and so that we think and feel the way we want to. Just like in chess, the black pieces and the white pieces go into battle. The battle between the black pieces, the negative thoughts and feelings, and the white pieces, the positive thoughts and feelings, wages war inside of us, right? I don't want to think that. I don't want to think this. I don't want to feel that. I don't want to feel this. So we visualize, we use affirmations, we try to challenge our negative thinking and our negative thoughts, or we use some other kind of personal development thing to try to eliminate negative thoughts and feelings completely, and doesn't work. We try to pray harder. We try to be better Christians. It sometimes just doesn't seem to work. Has that ever really worked for you consistently in stressful situations? If you're like most people, it hasn't, because having the black and white pieces battle just draws us deeper and deeper into stress. So what's the solution? Here's what to do instead. Realize, when I realize that I am the chessboard and not the chess pieces, then I'm getting closer to realizing how to be renewed, transformed by the renewing of my mind, understanding how my mind works and who I really am. So when I realize that I'm the chessboard, that the real me is not a thought or feeling, the real me is the observer of those thoughts and feelings. That's why things like meditation really work. So we see that we're having a feeling instead of the feeling having us. And that I'm not the feeling, I'm feeling. We see that I'm having a thought and I'm not that thought. You're not that thought. And I become the observer, I become the witness that helps me not get caught up in my thoughts and feelings. In this world you have trouble, take heart. I have overcome. I know who I am, Jesus says. I know how it works. I know how the mind works. I know how thoughts and feelings work. I am not my thoughts. Let me say it this way. You are not your thoughts. You are not your feelings. You are not your past. You are not your problems. You are not your troubles. You know who you are? Who I am? You are a child of God. We know that, but how does it make any difference in a practical way? I think it can, by understanding we're the chessboard. We're okay. We'll always be okay. It's just thoughts and feelings and problems and troubles and challenges change all the time, but we are not them. So like a chessboard, you can just let them be there without desperately going in to try to change them. Rather than getting caught up in all the thoughts and feelings and trying to do battle with them, we realize they're just thoughts, they're just feelings. And like leaving the radio on in the other room, you can just let them be there in the background doing their thing. Take every thought captive maybe means coming to understand how it works this way. This takes practice, but it can be life-changing, and that's what I'm learning even more and more. So next time you experience stress and try to do battle against these thoughts and feelings you don't want, see if you can just picture those thoughts and feelings as chess pieces And you're the chessboard. I'm the chessboard. Understand that trying to battle them often draws us deeper into the stress, doesn't it? Whereas if we stop resisting them and instead allow them to be there and just let them pass, often we feel less stress. And that's like an aspect of prayer, that peace of God that passes all understanding, when we understand how our minds work and who we really are. You see, stress gets amplified the more we battle it. Stress lessens the less we battle it and understand who we are, how our minds work, and this peace of God that's always there just underneath the stress, the feelings, the thoughts. So, take what's helpful, leave the rest. Until next time, may you live all the days of your life.